Hello. As some of you know, the reason that I've been absent from the internet for the past year is because of the awful, completely horrible rumors that have been going on about me, just constantly like wildfire through Tumblr, I guess, and I had no idea what to do. The girl that started it all, I know her, but she had a lot of her friends post things about me too, and I don't know them. I don't know where this came from. I don't know what the motivation is, but I got this huge backlash of people because of the things that she was saying about me, accusing me of really, really awful, horrible things. And people were angry that I wasn't saying anything about it. They were angry that I wasn't coming clean or whatever. Saying that I was sorry or admitting to things which just weren't even true. And so I froze. I froze and I went and I talked to a lawyer, and after talking to him for a while, talking to my lawyer, he was saying that she was basically trying to defame me. And so she was posting all of these awful things to try to get me to stop posting online for whatever reason. Like I said, I knew this girl, I knew who she was. Our last conversation didn't seem like anything was really wrong. She never came to me and talked to me about how she was upset about things or anything, and I have no idea why she started saying all of these awful things about me. But the stuff that she said initially is very different than the stuff she then started saying. Like, her story kept changing. After her initial post, she saw that I wasn't responding because after talking to the lawyer, we wanted me to lay low for a while because, you know, it was just, he thought it was just going to be a flash in the pan sort of thing, and we decided that it would be best for me to not post anything at all. And she kept adding more to the story. Week after week after week, she would add fake parts of conversations that we allegedly had, and it was just, it snowballed into this horrible big thing. She was posting parts of conversations that I never had with her, conversations that are much different than the conversations that I have, but all of these people were believing that these screen caps were completely unedited and that they were real, and because I wasn't saying anything, they were taking everything as fact, and it was just like people were believing all of this stuff about me without any sort of backing, without any verification whatsoever. Other vloggers started making videos about me, claiming that I did these things, which technically slander, just going on about all of these awful things I allegedly did. And it was so... I had no idea how to react. I had friends who just saw this stuff, but instead of talking to me, just completely cut me out. I lost a lot of good friends because of this. Well, good friends, but I lost friends because of this. And I started getting harassing messages on Tumblr and in comments and on Twitter and email and just Skype, just constantly barraging me with death threats, saying that I should kill myself, saying that I should rot in prison. All of these people with these unwarranted, unverified things that they were hearing about me, and I was terrified. I couldn't say anything back about any of this, and I wanted to say something. I wanted to post a video and be like, what is going on? I have no idea what's going on. But the backlash of anger was just, I just left. I left. I logged out of my Twitter account. I haven't been on Twitter in over a year. I deleted notifications from like YouTube comments and things like that, and I was afraid to say anything after a while. I wanted to come and say something, but after a while I was just so afraid of the backlash I was going to get if I posted anything anywhere. I knew that I didn't want to post a blog on Tumblr, like a blog post or a message or anything like that, because Tumblr is where all of this started. I never liked Tumblr to begin with. I sure as hell don't like it now. But I had no idea how to react to this. I knew that if I was going to post anything, it needed to be a video to get the most attention possible, because if I post a Facebook thing, it's not going to hit a lot of people. If I post a Tumblr thing, it's just going to get lost in Tumblr stuff and whatnot. And I had no idea what to do. And there were times when I really wanted to make something, I wanted to post something, but times when I was really broken up and I just wanted to record something at 4 in the morning and post it. Times when I was really angry at people for just believing all of this other stuff like sheep, just without even just, okay, yeah, that's true. Like, I don't understand why people can do that, especially in this day and age. I wish that people were a lot more critical of the first thing that they see, but I guess that's not a thing that happens, especially with stuff like this. There were times when I was really calm and collected and I wanted to post a video, but then my anxiety would kick in and I decided not to. I left. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to walk away, and maybe that would have been for the best. I thought that I would be okay after a while, but a year later, this is still really bothering me. I'm not being able to sleep very well. I still get some notifications of like Google Plus things where people will comment about how awful of a person I am, or someone will post a comment wondering where I'm at, and other people will say, oh, he killed himself because he was really ashamed of all the horrible things he did, or he's in prison because of all the horrible things he did. I'm still here. I am not in prison. All of this stuff is completely out of the realm of possibility, and it completely boggles my mind. And I'm still getting threats. I'm still getting hate messages. Constantly. Like, every few days or so, I'll get like a barrage of horrible, horrible things. Things that nobody should ever say to anybody else. I'm getting messages about the horrible things I did, and I don't know. It's still making me lose sleep, but I felt finally that I needed to say something. I needed to make some sort of peace and move on from this, because it's being completely detrimental to myself and my health and my sanity and my anxiety. It's all just so big of a cluster that I just cannot deal with it anymore. And I know that there are people, some of you people will not believe me, and I know that I can't change your mind, because your mind is already made up. But I also know that there are people out there that don't believe the things that have been said, and I've gotten messages from some of you people, and it's really nice to hear that you don't believe these awful things, especially that you don't believe the first thing that pops in front of your face. You don't blindly believe, oh yeah, that's an awful thing, this thing has happened with other people, I immediately believe that. I can't believe that a lot of you just blindly believed all this stuff, and that there are people out there, because they think that they're behind a computer, that it's okay to say stuff like that to other people. It's not. But for those of you that don't believe that that stuff actually happened, thank you. It means a lot. Really, I really appreciate it. And I'm also thankful for all of the great friends in my life who have helped get me through this. Joe, Amanda, Cassie, Jim, Angela, you guys have really helped me get through this, and it's been really, I'm so thankful for you guys to help me through this, because it was a big deal to try to make this video. A lot of you guys were really helping me say, you know, you need to make something, Travis. You need to go on and say something. And I know that this video needed to be made. I just needed help, and I thank you. And it's not, this whole thing has really shown me who my true friends are. And it's the friends who will listen and understand and be in your corner, and those are the friends that you want to keep. I would much rather have a few best friends than a lot of acquaintances. And that's what this has really shown me, is that there are a couple people in my life who will always be there for me. And I know, like I said before, a lot of this video is not going to change a lot of minds if you already have your mind made up about me. But I don't think it's very fair that a person is able to make up a story and take this, YouTube, away from me, and it's not fun anymore. I used to love the conversation and interacting with you people on here and making videos and getting comments and things like that, and now it's not fun anymore. And that's another reason why I haven't posted at all, because she said all of this awful stuff and she took the fun of this away from me, and it's not fair. It's not fair. But I don't know. I needed to say something. I needed to say my piece. I hope you have a good night. Bye.